my name's Jen. I'm from Wolverhampton Art Gallery. I'm community curator there. Thank you so much for coming along today, and thank you so much, Susan, for setting this up and helping us make this possible. So this is part of a project called Your Art, Your City, where we are bringing out art from the depths of the basement of the gallery and bringing it out into community spaces. And ultimately what we're going to do is invite you to select a work that we will then put on permanent display in the gallery, and also select a work that we will get reproduced and gift to you to have in your centre.
So my name's James. I'm one of the volunteers here at the hub at Ashmore Park. Our art groups were approached to get involved in the project. We were really pleased when we were asked to be involved. So I've essentially helped facilitate the sessions and I've actually taken part and done some artwork myself today.
I've brought along a series of artworks today by an artist called David Rayson. I brought these along because he was born and raised on the Ashmore Park estate, and all of his artworks are of memories of the local area.
I think we're always keen to kind of celebrate creativity and actually the fact that we've got an artist who's got some work in the archives. It's actually from Ashmore Park, from the estate, and his works feature the estate. It's really good to kind of like shine a light on people who are doing things creatively from our local community.
We've run 2 sessions, and the idea is that we use a local artist who's featured in Wolverhampton Art Gallery's collection as a starting point for them to produce their own work. What I didn't want to do was to just straight copy his style and the exact pictures, so we printed off loads of images of his work to use as a starting point. So what I thought we'd do is we'll start off with a blank sheet of paper and we're going to create a map. It could be any bits of local history in the local area, it could be journeys that you regularly take, and it's just to get you thinking about if you had to choose a place to do a picture of, what would it be, what's important to me. The first session was to get them to think about the local area and what's important to them, so we did some creative map making using collage as a technique for doing that. And then we're able then in between sessions to take photos of those areas so that we've got images of the local area which they've selected.
I've been out today photographing the various locations that the members of the art groups who are taking part in the project want to focus on in the second session. So I've been out and about multiple locations around Ashmore Park and Wensfield, just snapping some photographs of what these places look like today, and then they're going to create artworks based on these. Behind me you can see Devil's Elbow Bridge.
The second session we introduced a broader range of methods and techniques. So we had a couple of printmaking techniques, batik, glass painting, using carbon paper, and really asking them, where do you want to go with this? A lot of the techniques were suggested that involved image transfer, so you kind of take that pressure of feeling, I can't draw this. So we remove that straight away because it's only a 2-hour session and we want them to enjoy it. So at the end of it, they've got their own versions of the original paintings that are in the collection. We had lots of different people coming together to talk about their local area, and in some cases where they've come from as well, from different places to live on this estate. To produce art, we need to have something to communicate. Hence, in this session, we were talking about the places that are important to us. So we've got something that we want to communicate to other people. But it also brings people together, so without it, society's a lot worse off. But you're building a joint culture, a shared culture and a shared experience, but using art as a way of doing it.
I've been coming to the community art group for many years, and all it is people coming to do art. It doesn't matter what they want to do. Some do watercolour, one lady does oils, some do paint by numbers. Everybody's welcome, regardless of whether you live on Ashmore Park or surrounding areas. So come and have a chat, come and have a go. You might be surprised at what talents you have got hidden that you probably learnt at school or when you were a child, and it all comes out again.
Some people might think, oh, I come from a council estate, therefore an art gallery is not the kind of thing I'd get involved in or go to. And bringing art out into the community is really, really beneficial because it makes people feel more involved in what's going on and I think more immersed in art itself. So I think that's a really good thing.